Alrighty then, stand to mechwarriors, and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech Advanced 3062, as soon as it loads up behind me, and you'll be able to see it. Hello everybody, how are we doing on this wonderful Wednesday evening? At least I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, the days all kind of blurred together, and the Labor Day holiday weekend made things a little bit awkward. So, how are we doing? Blood runs, anger rises, death wakes, work calls. Okay, that's, it's rather aggressive. Hello, Shadow Swordmaster. Hello, Inquisition. Hello, Sprogue. Hello, K-Ogre. Welcome to the stream. Alrighty, so there is a brand new patch. Patch 0.77, apparently? No, that's mod deck. 0.71. 7.1 of BattleTech Advanced, which was a huge brand new patch. Hello, Bloody, and Bloody Doves is the man who made the patch, or at least one of the people who made the patch. He leads the BattleTech Advanced 3062 mod team, and he is the one to blame, or perhaps cheer on for the creation of this. So, because of him and his team's wonderful work, we'll be starting a brand new campaign. This is the end of the Neutron Stars and the beginning of something new. Sprogue is dropping by for a moment and lurking. He'll be dropping up. Sprogue is about to go to Sprogue? Sprogue, yes, your brand new name is Sprogue. Sprogue is about to go to sleep. So, we're going to start a brand new campaign, brand new career. I did notice one of the things that it does here on this is, for some reason, it sets the mech maintenance to easy, so I'm going to bump that up to normal difficulty. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to do a start that quite a few people have asked me to do, so we're going to hop on to a primitive start. That way we can, unless anybody else is immediately going to jump in right now and say, no, we want you to do this start instead. But from what several people have asked, this will probably be the thing. Hello, Monaco. Hello, Monaco. Oh, Pyro is here. How are you doing, Pyro? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Bloody's like, oh god, no. Why would you do this to yourself? Just want to suffer? Honestly, no. After the Iron Harvest campaign, all the pain that was, I'm not looking to suffer. However, I think we might be able to pull it off anyway. I mean, we've been playing this game for a while. This is not a clan tech start. No, there will be no clan tech start for today. We did the clan start last time. Started us with a Kit Fox and a Jenner 2C, and we kept those mechs for a very long time. We still had the Kit Fox by the end of the last campaign because of how it worked. Just got back from school. I want to go to sleep. Oh man, I feel you. I definitely feel you. So school's back in session for you. Hopefully things are not too insane and crazy. What's Sprogue said? Yeah, not clan tech. We're gonna have to travel if we want to get to clan. Alright, so let's start this one off. Primitive start, standard mech maintenance, and see if we will survive or get utterly annihilated and decimated in all of the 8-heads that may end up coming our way in order to see what ends up happening. But I'm feeling, okay, maybe not great about it, but I am feeling like we're going to be able to pull this one off. Bloody has asked me to do the BattleTech team campaign start. Or at least he has suggested it in order to look at some of the cool special abilities. Sorry, Bloody, but I'm not going to be able to do that one because one of the things that we do is we name all of our pilots after subscribers. So I would be basically filling my entire inventory with people who I can't rename. And so, just because I'm trying to keep that going with the subscribers, we're going to be doing a slightly different start. I always see a Stars in our future. If there were quads in this game, a Xanthos would not be a bad mech to have. Calling it we'll get a Mackie? I doubt it. A full-on Mackie, my man? On the plus side, primitive start, well, I guess no plus side. No, on the plus side, you can have up to assault mechs. I'll never forgive this betrayal. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? There's going to be a Tirac pilot in game, and he'll drive an urban mech with no armor. And that's how you'll know that you have seen me in purgatory, clearly. Alright, so we are going to have to go through. I actually have not checked at the portraits or any of this in quite a while at this point. Angry Bloody Does isn't spotted. Hopefully it doesn't get too scorching. Although maybe he's about to curse all my mech luck. Alrighty, I think we're gonna play a he. And
what do you want?
It's so tempting to play Tex. It's always tempting to play Tex because, you know, he's bloody Tex. So I think we're going to do that again because I'm getting pretty used to it. Also, Tex is pretty awesome. So we're going to scroll down, see if we can come up. Oh, this is always tempting whenever I see it. Get my voice. Alright, that'll be our mulligan.
Commander.
We'll have Bloody Doves himself as the voice pack. And, God, I'm real tempted to actually just take this now because we're going to hide the face. I think we have Bloody's portrait in here. Maybe somewhere. Or it might just be linked only to his character. Yeah, we'll do this character. Cookies is not a good name. Cookies is a bad name. Oscar? What the hell kind of call sign is Oscar? Ditch? Little herringbone? Did somebody recently go through this? We can stay with text. Anything else is sacrilege. He's Panda. And you are Donald Buck. Donald Panda Buck. Primitive mechs with shotguns. We can only dream. Alright, this will be our character. It's a little bit of an odd thing. I think we have to go Kuritan because of this now. Let's go pick up a special operative, tactics and guts. Max out that guts early on, man, because that's what you totally need. Officer training. We'll go a nice even 3-3-3 spread. Chinese bootleg Donald Buck. Great, it's great. And for my extra thing, I'm gonna take Ancestral Battle Mech because I just want to see what else will come up. No dog, no doge. Did you guys take out the dog icon thing? Oh, why would you do that? Dog pilot is best pilot. All right, so we are from the Draconis Combine. We are an officer candidate, and we have an Ancestral Battle Mech. We are 3s across the board using Bloody Dubs' voice pack, and yeah, we are Panda. Obviously, that's going to have to change. So let's go and head over to the most important thing, which is the mech bag, because goddamn. Oh, okay, interesting. We've got 2 Wambies, so 2 primitive fire bees. That's not great. We also got a swordsman. Interesting. I'm on board with that. Wait, is this a full-on proper swordsman? No, engine primitive. But that's all we're gonna say. Angry Doge is best Doge. 2 medium lasers, LRM 5, AC10. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, that's rough. But we did get an Ostwar, which is a 65-ton heavy mech. So, primitive all around, but it's still an Ostwar. And, of course, a primitive dervish, because we can't have nice things. Big oof on the firebees, not an AC-10 boss, AC-5. Isn't that what I said? I thought I said AC-5. I have some art of the sword in my computer. Drawn them in mass. Hello, Panda Squared. It just so happens that our pilot is named Panda. Also, no Mackie? Yes, there is no Mackie. I'm not gonna re-roll it. What I will do is minus 50% tech points to repair, minus 50% armor cost, minus 33%. I'm gonna remove it because no.
On.
Swordsman's even worse than the Shadowhawk. You bite your tongue there, sir. There is nothing worse than the Shadowhawk. Rip all this out because it's garbage.
Right.
I don't need primitive armor. If anything, I need to sell the primitive armor. So I can do without the 33% protection down. So I'm just going to lean in on that one pretty hard.
That work order you submitted?
For every single one of them. We can deploy 5 mechs. Apparently we only got 5 mechs, jeez. So the game is being a little bit stingy about the number of mechs it's giving me. And the final one, a Locust 1M. Oh god, that'd be pretty bad too. Spin the clock for 2 days? Ah, okay.
Right.
I wrapped up.
Alright, so we ripped off all of the stuff that we don't want. Question is, do we just immediately jump in? Oh, because the crate often contains a mech. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna go 4s all over the place. And then we have enough to get 2 special abilities. Alright, I'm gonna go Gunnery, I'm gonna go Battle Lord. So, there are brand new abilities across the board, difference between active and passive. So, multi-target is what we know. Battle Lord allows us to supercharge our mech for a turn, dealing 15% more damage, hitting with +2 accuracy, and generates 30 more heat. Because of how terrible our mechs are, this will actually be very useful. Because we'll be able to get 15% more damage, which isn't quite going to make up for the fact that it's a primitive mechs, but hey, that can help out a little bit. So I'm going to go with Battle Lord, and we'll rock with that. We have the Cell Blockade, and Death Crusade, and Panda. Oh god. They're all bloody heroes. They always are. Let's see, then we're also going to want... See, we can choose either Sensor Lock, which is the normal Sensor Lock, the one that we have, and Sensor Lock does impart Sensors Impaired, which is pretty good. Because it makes it harder for the enemy to hit us. So, +2 Sensors Impaired is not terrible. And Target Prediction, Active Heuristics, provide your lancemates with a +2 accuracy for the remainder of the turn, does not affect this unit. So, do you want to remove 2 evasion or add 2 accuracy? Now, early game, I think Sensor Lock is better. And the reason why I think sensor lock is better is because everybody's faster. So where are we, pilots? Yeah, we're gonna have to hire new pilots. Where's Rekgar when you need shilling for an IC engine? Rekgar is currently busy. Is there a renamed True Flag anywhere we can flip for heroes? A man can dream, but no. Do I want to go sensor lock? No, I'm gonna reset so I can show off all of them. Because I don't think I want to go sensor lock again. I ended up almost never using it. Can you explain how primitive armor works? Primitive armor is half cost to repair, so the number of tech points you need to accumulate in order to fix it is halved. Half civil cost on the repair, so in order to replace armor plating, but minus 33% protection. So you take your normal protection, you multiply it by 0.33, and then you subtract that off the total value, and it sucks. So we're just removing it immediately. Little bit of cheesiness in there. It probably should be locked to the mech. Just because, but I'm gonna take an advantage of it. Where's my major specialties? The blood gifts. So if we head down the guts tree, we can either get bulwark, which gives us good old-fashioned bulwark. Provide cover and guarded states both provide 40% damage reduction rather than 20%. Cover and guarded together provide a 60% damage reduction, so not bad. So getting cover and be guarded, 60% damage reduction, tis awesome. Shielded stance, you take an action, so activate this ability in order to gain a flat 50% damage reduction regardless of the cover or positioning, as well as gaining 1 initiative. The damage reduction lasts for 2 turns. Initiative only applies next turn. Interesting. Shielded stance actually sounds really interesting. I don't know if it's quite what I would pick, but it's interesting. And the last one is the difference between sure footing. Now, the passive on sure footing is mechs piloted by this mech warrior gain 1 bonus evasion charge after moving. They can exceed the this can exceed the unit's maximum, so you'll never lose that. If the move is not a sprint, jump, or charge to melee, the mech also gains entrenched. So you get the evasion bonus, but you only get entrenched if you didn't sprint, jump, or charge to melee. And Phantom activate to blur your mech sensor signature, giving you +2 evasion. From movement for 2 turns. Doesn't say anything about going over maximums, so I kind of feel like sure footing might be a better idea. Melee abilities are guts rank 8. Is that? Can we see them? No, we can't. We won't be able to. Yeah, it only shows the passive, so I can't take a look at them at the moment. I don't think. No. Oh well.
Yes, Commander.
Pretty art. I like Panic. It's cool. Phantom increases maximum evasion. Ah, okay. Yes, so it's just a missing tooltip.
Commander?
We have Arbiter as well.
Ready, Commander.
Alright, so I want to go in the direction of Battle Lord. And then... everybody's gonna have terrible accuracy anyway. Let's go sure footing. To give it the more consistent one. Which does it apply to more? Because with sure footing... just gonna be every turn. Phantom gives me that 1 turn where I get bonus 1 evasion. Nah, I think I'll take the average overtime. I think that's a better choice for me. Let's lock that in, and Panda is leveled up. I have a whole bunch of pilot slots. So to the Argo, we need to hire people. To the hiring hall. Knife Edge, you are not somebody, so I'll grab Knife Edge. We'll grab Silician. And I can't grab T-Bone, and Yeti and Lefty won't work for me because we're too low on the thing. So the first 2 people get to be named. So let's come over and we're gonna name Sicilian. Gonna customize Sicilian. Sicilian is now officially Talik 20. Galley 20. Talik 20. And Knife Edge. Shelby become Kyogre. Stay with that one. Alright, and then we're gonna need to get rid of all these other pilots and replace them with our pilots, and that's how we go. Does the sword have an AC 10 or an AC 5? An AC 5. So it's a primitive sword, which makes it bad. Just check to make sure that nobody else has a level up available to them.
Yep. Waiting for
They
orders.
do not. So yeah, we're good. We've got a mech bay full of stuff. We're gonna head over on to engineering, get ourselves started for mech bay 2 because it's required for all of the upgrades. So really,
take a bit, but we'll get it
power
done.
systems is always the way to go. Check our store, see if there's anything interesting in here. Probably not, but hey, you never know. There's a blackjack part. Gauss rifles. Ooh. So the Gauss rifle, I can take a Gauss rifle. Now we could wait for the crate, or we can check the command center and see what it is we're dealing with. According to La Command Center, we have a whole bunch of single skull missions. Raiding party might be the way to go. Backyard barbecue, hell no. Mopping up, maybe. I want raiding party though more because of the 313. Maginot Line might be better though. Double fortified gun. Forces. Additional compensation at standard rates for destroying the enemy. The reason I want this one is because of lowlands. Mag shots. Hello, Wolfbangs. Welcome to the stream. Wolfbangs, your pilot is already in game. I don't even have to mod you in. You exist. Alright, we're gonna take Maginot. Mopping up and raiding party are the best ones here. Really? Well, I think I want to take Maginot Line just because this is going to be a battle in the Badlands, and I want to get more used to it. We need to name the company. We do need to name the company. Oh, wrong button. Many of you will eventually show up here, I'm sure of it. Alright. Customize la company. Maginot Line is mostly turrets. Oh. Can you get weapons from turrets or no, not really? Alright, so we're of course called Panda. Let's see if there's actual panda bear. If not, we'll go with the paw. Because the paw might be just fine. So many emblems. No custom ones anymore though. I don't have any custom ones downloaded into here anymore. That is not a panda bear, that is most certainly a grizzly bear. Can't, or rather won't use that one. Or is it just gonna end up a paw? It may just end up a paw. Yep, we're just a paw. Maginot Line is also slightly buggy, so don't start with... Okay. Alright, so it's broken. Alright. Pandas... Oop. What did I press? Because of my company? It's gotta be Panda something. Pandas... Pikemen? Parchment? Punchers? Pandas Parauders? Pandas Pilots? Oh, it's just so... That's so vanilla, it's not even funny. Alright, our primary is white, because we're discount Comstar. Secondary is black. Because that, and we'll make you red, I think, actually. Do we have a more metallic red? Not really. There we go, metallic red. New campaign? Brand new campaign. Panda's Primates? Panda's Pirates. Ooh, Panda's Pirates. There we go. Panda's Prowlers? Oh, Panda's Prowlers is pretty good, Zorgi. Danger Pandas. Alright, we're white-black with metallic red. That should be... It should be perfect. So, Command Center, we're gonna jump immediately into a mission. Immediately, I mean after we go through every single something. We'll grab the raiding party. It's 313, and it is in the Badlands, which makes life painful. BTA, you'll notice in the title, it says BTA in parentheses. Brand new update. Alright, so we have brand new mechs. Time to lay them down. Primitive Ostwar, followed by a primitive dervish, followed by a primitive swordsman, and then a couple of whambies. Because wham bee. Grab you. I guess I really should put Panic in the Dervish. And then... Although maybe I shouldn't because they're gonna die. Gagger, you'll drive the Swordsman. Talik, you'll drive the Primitive Fire Bee. Please don't die. And in the last one, I will throw Blockade. Because we're not gonna have Blockade for long, so we may as well use them for as much as we can. Yep, a Primitive Start. So all Primitive mechs. Apparently we got extra unlucky because we got 2 whambies. So, 2 fire bees with nothing going for them. What's the career background? We are a Draconis Combine officer candidate with an ancestral battle mech coming to us in a couple of days. So, that is one of the fun things about this brand new update, is that the career backgrounds once again actually matter. So, that has been something that I've been really missing, because way back when, BattleTech had the old things working where depending on what choices you picked, depended on what care package you got after the first day. Like, you'd get plasma rifles if you did one background and all sorts of other stuff. I'm so happy to see that make a return. Make sure you check your commander's passive ability to see the new ability you get. Oh, do I have something? Ooh, I'm completely stunned. So I will have to take a look at that. Now, is that going to have to be in the barracks, or is that going to be on the actual battlefield that I can see it? And is it random, or how does that work? Or is that a result of your choices for your background? Yes, Shade, Bloody is here. Alright, so 313 priority salvage, 47,600 seebles, but who gives a gosh darn about cash? At a 1 skill, this may be a problem. The job background grants a unique commander pilot ability. Oh, the job background. I get you. Alright, let's go click Panda.
Ready, Commander.
He's got Bloody does his voice. So, passive abilities. Officer trainee grants +2 resolve whenever resolve is gained. Ooh, interesting. And then, of course, we have sure footing. By the way, for those of you who don't know, we now have activatable abilities because apparently we can have a whole bunch of them. I assume also like certain equipment will go in here. And there's our Battle Lord. And passive abilities show up here as well, which now moves, helpfully, attack ground from all the way on the edge to over here, so you don't accidentally click it when you're doing other things. The interface is getting more and more slick, man. It's beautiful. Panther, I'd assume Talik. Wait, what? Kintaro? Secret Project, Aisha. Let me give a report. There's about 12 secret projects going on. Buttons let us set a ton of abilities if we want to. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. Alright, so Talik is going to be up over here, and we will have him probably scout on forward. You'll notice that despite having a giant backpack, the primitive Wampy does not have jump jets. We're going to head off for the high ground.
Okay,
Because that's where life is had in survival. So our mechs suck, but that's to be expected. It is a primitive pirate start. It's not even a pirate start, it's just a primitive start. As early, what would be considered an ancestral mech for the Drax? Ooh, yeah, that is a good question. Something with honor and duty.
there.
Something that'll make you sort of facepalm when you look at it. Maybe it's a brand new Valiant. How cool would that be? The Valiants are technically light.
Heading out.
Fuck. Yes, my ancestral battle mech, the Thug. I give us a 1 in 10 chance to survive the first month. Oh, cruel. My own company with no confidence in my ability. Oh no, the enemy. We got 2 unknown blips. Brace up.
Stabilizing and bracing.
Get you on over here as fast as you can. Catch up.
Moving, Commander.
All of my little primitives. Giant jump backpack has no jump jets. A dragon. It does appear to have to be a light, so there is that.
Orders.
Blockade. I'm gonna let you come to me. I don't know what you are. I'd like to learn, but you know, I'm gonna wait. Multiple unknown mechs on the horizon. And we're both up high. If it's not a Valiant, I'll be disappointed. A Valiant would be a lot of fun. Prepare for disappointment. Oh, it's probably a Wasp. It's probably just there to troll people who pick Ancestral Battle Mech. As long as it's not a Blackjack, and a Blackjack's not a light, but as long as it's not a Blackjack, I'm happy.
Holding, Commander.
Alright, so we apparently have 2 so far. Just gonna reserve all together at the bottom. Alright. Where is that character?
I live to serve.
God, this swordsman is slow.
Confirmed.
It is a cool looking mech, I'll grant you, but it is slow. Swordsman done. What you gonna do? Got movement. And
Ready, Commander.
I'm here.
not to leak. Blockade. Move blockade in, front to back. And also, you know, weaker firepower. Although it's a lot of missiles. Yep, a brand new start. Weighted Lizard. Brand new campaign. For a brand new patch. We'll say that someone's gotten it correct already. Oh, it's a Panther. Oh. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be negative to it. Panther's a doll. Oh! Artillery. Able to shoot at me. Interesting. I probably just have bad sensors. How bad was it? Oh, it was not hardly bad at all.
What now?
Talik's got a decent amount of firepower. The Dervis has a good decent amount of firepower. Actually, no, Talik doesn't. I just don't want Talik to die. We shall run through the fire and the flames.
If you say so.
Okay, what we got? It is a Javelin 10. That's nasty. That's very nasty. I'm not even gonna bother firing missiles. We'll just keep the temperature down. Panther's not a horrible mech. I didn't say it was a horrible mech. I said it was boring. Oh, damn, we got a Raven. Oh shit, we've got a mortar raven with acid rounds.
Ready, Commander.
That's not nice at all. Oh god. How fast are you moving, buddy? He's moving. We gotta close the range. We gotta close the range now.
Throttle up.
Battle ready, wait, just don't know. Straight out horrifying. It is horrifying. It is truly evil. I can see you with all of these guns, and I'm not gonna hit the broadside of a bar. It's painful to look at. Let's just give you just an alarm 20.
Sending a message.
Get some misses. Hello, spirits. Yes, a primitive start. We went here for maximum pain because clearly Iron Harvest hasn't punished us enough.
Commander?
Steal the raven. Ah, yes. Let me just easily waltz on over and grab this raven.
Copy that, Commander.
Had to be artillery mechs early on, didn't it? 20% on this javelin. I'll take that. That's not bad for a starting primitive. 1, 2, 2 missiles, which is half of 20%. Jerry still thinks he's on the final Risk Field mission today. God, that Risk Field mission.
I'm here.
I can run up and punch you. Really run up and punch you. But then I'm, you know, on top of an SRM mech, and that's just... It just feels like a bad idea. I only got 3 pips of evasion. I like to be up to all 4. So I let all 3 of you go right now and shoot at me with impunity. Yes. Yes, I do.
Wait.
Do what do.
Sure. Why not?
Okay, you took high ground. Not facing me, I'll take that. That works. Locust 4P, so these have been mortars. And you shot your friend. Okay, thank you. That's very helpful. Okay, now what I need you to do is suicide charge forward. I don't think he did. No, he did not. Okay. Interesting maneuvering. They've definitely created a situation where they're trying to get at a back shot from multiple angles. I can appreciate that. 22. I'll go after you with a 20. But it's a back shot. The javelin will rush back in immediately to hurt me in various ways. Yes, we've got multiple mortars here.
I'm here.
All right, let's bring forth the swordsman, because the swordsman isn't going to hit the broadside of a barn anyway. The position like so. You shouldn't hit the Ostwar. Should be just off angle.
Welcome, my out.
We didn't expect anything anyway. Final verdict on Iron Harvest: don't buy. Disappointing. Not well enough put together. Do not bother buying.
I'm here.
Watch somebody else play the game and enjoy the story, because the story is great. But other than that, don't bother. It is highly disappointing.
Center torso, critical
Baradul
damage.
is raiding with a party of 3. Cool. Thank you, Baradul. I do appreciate it. So we're going to hopefully see if we can't get a good shot onto the back of this raven over here. Triple crossover. Is it now? Alright, we're going to keep the high ground up here. This will keep our sprint nice and high. And then we'll go nail the side of this raven. See what we can actually get done. Just shoving some lurkers around and hosting a BattleTech streamer. Oh, thank you so much, Baradul. So, Baradul, of course, a much larger streamer. He gives out the daily dose of Mech Warrior, which is something I love to watch because it is very, very chilling. Oh good, we're actually getting good shots on the Raven today. But I do very much appreciate the hostman.
Hey.
Alright, I think we'll focus on the Raven. It is the heaviest thing, and as much as I know that I'm probably offering up a juicy side torso to that Javelin,
Boy,
still get a
go.
back shot on the Raven over here. The Raven is rather evasive. But that's not bad. How's BTA treating us? Well, this is our first game on the new update, so we decided to go with a primitive start, just because that's how, because we're gluttons for punishment, let's be honest with ourselves. But so far, hasn't been horrible. We're still waiting, because we need to wait 2 days for the loot crate to show up to give us our ancestral battle mech, which apparently is most likely going to be a panther. Way down to 5. Yeah, lots of new and interesting stuff. The mod author, Bloody Doves,
Ready, Commander.
has included a voice pack for himself, which is pretty fun. Seen the Black Pants League? Dude, yes. I watched it after the stream, and it was fantastic because it wasn't just a history of the Mackey, it was a history of war in the Innisphere, which I was quite happy with. If I walk this, am I going to have better accuracy with that? 22s. That's much better. I could sensor lock you, I'm not going to.
Moving, Commander.
Need to work harder, apparently. It hasn't been horrible yet. The commander backgrounds we went for, we chose Officer Cadet, Draconis Combine, and Ancestral Battle Mech. So the Officer Cadet gives us a bonus to resolve gain. The Draconis Combine gives us a plus to guts and piloting, I think. And the Ancestral Battle Mech will give us an extra light battle mech when the loot crate shows up in a couple of days. So 20% across the board is pretty terrible, but hey, that's what it is we have to work with. Because that's what happens when you start brand new. You know, I'm going to throw out a precision strike, see if I can't take extra advantage of this Raven on the next round. That'll also give me an extra amount of damage. We'll target his legs because it'll give me 7% chance to hit those legs. Yeah, we've almost got him unsteady, which is not terrible. I like this roleplay approach to the game. Yeah, this way back when, God, like last year I think with Rogue Tech, you used to be able to select those starting locations, would give you different first day items like plasma rifles and different weapons and equipment, and that system got broken a while back. So this is like the return of that system, which I'm very happy with, because it was very interesting back then when they had that. Anyway, we are going to kind of commit fully to a walkabout strategy, which may end up hurting me a lot because this dervish has no evasion anymore. But if I can hurt the Raven enough. Oh, you have Battlelord. Yeah, let's use Battlelord. Throw everything I've got at him. Make him unsteady.
10-4.
Yes, we made him unsteady, and I think we'll get the march on him. Yes, we stole a march on him. I'm familiar with what they do for every stuff like this. Buy slow down the second day of the coming? Yep. So I've been told. We've been trying to expand the RP aspect of BattleTech Advanced as we continue our work on it. So much to be done, but we're working on expanding the pilot choices. Can't wait to see where you guys end up going with it.
No.
Oh, I am so tempted to punch you with my primitive fire bee. So very tempted. Because you are not moving anymore. Your leg is also fairly vulnerable. Bring up Blockade. Because I can move Blockade a pretty serious amount while we turn in and just barrage him with everything.
Got it.
Alright, heatsink destroyed, actuator destroyed, so now we're working with that one.
Solid connection on
Here,
that one.
like meaningful choices outside the battlefield? Yeah. And then eventually the vehicle update will come someday. I knew that was going to happen. Not as terrible as I thought, though, because they hit the Ostwar. So, 65-ton mech should be able to handle that kind of hit. What do you got? You got a medium pulse laser along with your mediums. So I don't want to move too slowly for this. Which unfortunately, if I really want to take advantage of that open leg, I really kind of have to. Or, you know, we can go down a little bit. See if I can use terrain to guard me some more. Yeah, that punishes my SRMs, but I'm going to do it. Because I can't afford to lose my named pilots. And you have no activated abilities yet. And just a couple more hits to that leg to blow it off. No, didn't happen. The vehicle update comes the infantry update. Hey, don't knock it, because it might happen.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, okay, Ogre's actually going to get a shot. Shoot. That's a problem, because he's going to have to shoot right through a friendly. What if you just fired from here? I mean, you're making yourself a target, but less of a chance of shooting a friendly firebee. Yeah, let's rock with that.
Primitive.
Yeah, we got a hit with a medium laser. Okay, follow up with some of the missiles. Didn't hit with the cannon. The Raven did walk. And then mortared us with 14 acid, whatever that is. Aerospace and field gun assets already exist. Yes, I've seen the aerospace assets. I believe, if I recall correctly, the thing that was stopping aerospace from being added in earlier was they couldn't figure out a way to make the minimum speed work. Because they wanted to set it up so the aerospace had to travel at a minimum speed based on how fast it had moved in a previous turn. And and they didn't have a solution to that problem yet. If you just fired from here, what kind of heat am I looking at? Cutting out the SRM2s will not do that. I'd have to drop an LRM, and the accuracy is pretty terrible anyway. So what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna lay down a sensor lock, which if I recall correctly, sensor lock should not end my action. And if it does, I mean, the dervish should be tough enough. So we'll nail you with the sensor lock.
Got a lock.
That'll give him sensors and bit. No, it ended the action. Okay.
Ready, Commander.
Still used to the old road tech rules.
I don't want to move that quickly because I do want to have my LRM still be effective. Because they're a nice big juicy weapon system that'll be out. 66, that ought to be good enough. I'll pick up 2 pips of evasion to go along with it. Because of our sure footing ability. And then we'll target you, and this heat ought to be a shutdown and a 10.
New
Oof,
target
that's pretty rough.
acquired.
Cryo Gaijin, thank you for the subscription, man. Do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna throw everything I got.
Engaging primary
I'm
target.
gonna rely on Bloody Dubs being an excellent pilot. Right torso destroyed, right arm destroyed, because of the torso went.
Dealt a heavy hit there.
Didn't hit the leg, though. And he's panicking, so. We'll only be able to get 4 parts off that if we end up getting anything at all, which I don't think we will. Locust coming around for another mortar shot. Ought to be interesting. Still blaming you for getting me into BTA. I will wear that with pride, sir. I'm happy to have gotten you
Pushing the red line.
into a fun mod for a fun game.
I'm here.
All right, dog pile time on our little friend over here. He's got 8 health left. Really, I think Blockade is the one I should be sending in on this.
Ready for
Because
orders.
Blockade is the pilot I don't care if he dies, because he's not named after one of the subscribers. That ought to be fine. I mean, you're gonna get lit up pretty hard by the LRMs, but I do think I want to knock out your leg.
I copy.
There we go, right leg destroyed. That'll send you tumbling. And hopefully I can steal some of the mortars. Need to avoid me to the mod. Nice! Alright, so he's lost a torso, he's lost 1 health for falling down. Here comes the Jav. Fought the Dervish. Kind of figured he'd take that bait, which is excellent.
System holding.
Alrighty.
Hey.
So now we can just bring Talik around in as fast as we can. Well, not quite as fast as we can, because I do want to be able to shoot him after all. Swinging like so, and we'll just lay fire on into him. Tempted to go for the headshots. The way that these things normally work probably wouldn't end up too well. What sort of stuff you got inside? Standard engine. It's got the Raven Narrow profile quirk, which is nice, but not good enough. 2 medium lasers in the side torso. I don't think we're going to be hurting for medium lasers. The mortars would be interesting to have, but we've already burned them out of all their ammunition anyway. Where was the ammunition for that mortar? It wasn't that side torso. Oh, he had fast camps, the dick. I hate fast camps so much. I expect you not to catch fire. Lies. A good omen for our first mission? I don't know about that. I'm not certain we're going to be able to get anything that we want. But we're going to survive the first mission probably, unless the Javelin comes around and just utterly annihilates us. Which it can. It's a Javelin after all.
Commander?
Gallagher, bring your swordsman around. He's on the ground, unmoving. This should be an easy target for you, right? Nope. Why? Because you're a discount Shadowhawk. Makes you go.
Roger that.
I love how the long-range weapon he didn't hit. Oh, good! Wow! I will take that. Now that's a good omen.
Standing by.
Guess I have... Primitive Dervish is not good in... Well, he is stacking a ton of evasion. Let's be fair, and let's not
Commander?
immediately say that he's being terrible. Not gonna work for me. That might, though. Not enough evasion to go along with it. Oh, we do have a 4th mech. My money's on an Irby. Just because he hasn't engaged yet, so he's clearly very slow.
Quick
Alright,
stepping
I'm
in.
ceding the high ground to him for a little bit until I can get the Ostwar up there. From the SRMs, and the LRMs, and enjoy!
All weapons are go.
Good on for I'll take the sword over the Hawk. The sword has a second medium laser. That's a
Ready,
very
Commander.
good point. Alright, Ostwar, come up here.
Throttle up.
Probably not gonna have a shot, but next turn I kind of hope to be able to melee. Lovely. Medium laser off with medium laser off. SRM 4 off, SRM 4 off. Good, just flood them with the normal missiles.
Sending a message.
Primitive mechs. So slow. They're slow, they have poor heat, poor armor, and poor weapons. But they're tough. They're a lot tougher than you think because the quirk that is given to these mechs is like plus 50% structure or something, which makes them surprisingly
Just scuff
resilient.
my paint.
Minimal damage on that hit.
What now?
Alright, where'd y'all go? So y'all fell back to the same location. I'm tempted to give you the turn. Because you might come downstairs. Javelin turns the corner. Targets the Ostor. Did go after the Ostor. Alright, did you come out of your cover? You did not. So you are sort of hiding inside there. And you shed all of your evasion. Okay. Time to dive him as hard as we possibly can. Side angles are, of course, preferred. Because that'll give us the highest chance of knocking out a leg, which is important when you're shooting at a javelin. Arms, of course, totally worthless on a javelin. Don't even bother. Do I focus on the leg? I don't think you... Yeah, you just... all missile weapons. Doesn't really get mattered if we use a call shot or not. Hearing voices coming out of the mod is creepy. Is it even creepier coming out from Turek? Wait, what? Yeah, I thought I had bloody playing in a different tab.
Orders?
Oh, that's the real secret. That's the real reason why Bloody wanted me there. He can hear the sound of his own voice. Oh, lovely, an LRM-5.
Roger that.
How's it feel with multiple fire beasts on the street? Yeah, Shade, how does it feel?
What?
Shade, did you make the swordsman, or was it one of the new ones?
Waiting for orders.
Trying to remember. Sacrificing LRM-5 efficiency for SRM efficiency. You know, the SRMs do more damage anyway. Blockade, do you have a special ability? You do. It's multi-target, which is not useful today.
Blocking. All weapons.
I'm waiting for the Ostward before I bust out the precision strike. Swordsman, so it was Ion Raptor. I knew it was one of them.
Standing by.
Still not in a position where I quite want to be, but I'll take it. Will grant you a direct line of sight.
Copy that,
Mainly some...
Commander.
Oh shoot, I didn't want to jump. Well, this is toasty. I wasn't going to use her special ability too. What's the third one? It is an R... Oh, it's an R60L, of course it is. God damn it, bloody.
Take this.
Alright, structure exposed. It's just... No, they don't care. Hello,
Critical
hello
hit,
Graybird.
Commander.
Welcome to the stream. So we've got an R60L down to deal with.
Ready, Commander.
Which is fun. Oh, that's just gonna be a nightmare. That's not remotely fun. Walk.
Moving, Commander.
Run away. If I can get the high ground, I can actually fight him. If I push this, we're looking at 10%. 10% ammo explosion shutdown. Wow. I don't know if this got more punishing or our pilots are just terrible. Go for the precision strike. See if you can plant him in the ground. Take out that. Flare up with that. I'll roll it.
You can primary target.
Buddy, if you blow up this mech, I'm going to be very furious with you. Dorset
Delta
destroyed.
heavy hit there.
Okay, you didn't blow up. So I can work with that. Trials is terrible as a new campaign? Yeah, there is that. Woo! Boop. Hitting me with all this heat.
Damage looks light,
Clones
Commander.
should be fixable now for new games, but yeah, was it interesting? Well, you have clones.
What now?
Talik! If I asked Talik to punch, she would punch for minimal damage, so I'm gonna have Talik instead run up there and fire missiles in his face and, you know, laugh at the outcome.
Okay.
Hi. Really tempted to give you another precision strike.
Okay. Firing everything.
That was really terrible. Things are looking up. Well, delete duck. Did that hit? That doesn't look like it hit. Okay, good. We avoided the round.
Aye, aye.
Blockade. I think you gotta run up a bunch of locusts. But not even I would do that. I'm gonna come right over like that. Keeping me in a nice position.
Let's go.
To then precision strike. Shoot him in the face. We gotta focus down with everything we've got. Core mount? Yes, core mount. But really, the more important thing is the initiative sync. So that's a knockdown. He's lost a torso. So he's down to 1 wound left, and he's got an open CT. What's he gonna do? He's braver than the other pilot. He's not using no done. Totally waiting for the commander to start the game.
I await your command.
Alright, Kager, let's see if you can do anything about this. The mech is down on the ground and theoretically vulnerable. Did they successfully block me out? They did.
Got it,
Oh,
Commander.
we gotta run through fire to do this. Geothermal. Also, look at that accuracy. That is criminally bad accuracy. Shout out to 2 medium lasers to keep the number in control.
Firing.
Oh, you killed it. Good job. You hit on a 37.
Hostile eliminated.
Can you just mention tutorials? Please don't.
Waiting for
All right, Panic at the disco. Let's get out of here. And that'll give you a 17%.
No
Yay.
target.
Probably not actually even going to shoot this turn. Yeah, we're not shooting at all this turn. Sit still. You're going to punch next round. It'll be fine.
Ready, Commander.
Lostful. If I just like walked you into this, it's 20%, which is not what we call
Moving,
great,
Commander.
especially with so many units around it. Color them off because it's 7.3. You know what? There we go. Single laser on 4. Hey, you even got a hit. Nice job. Oh my god, save it. No. How dare you, sir. Bounce on the top of us. We're gonna start punching.
Light
We're gonna beat
damage.
this locust to death
Holding
with his own
firm.
limbs.
I'm here.
Alright, so you're gonna move over here, and you're gonna use a kick. So give him the boot.
I guess.
Oh, you missed!
I'd rather
You had an
be working,
88% and you missed, god.
Bad luck.
It's... Hello, Dark Persona. I think he missed, but I'm not positive. Yeah, it doesn't look like he hit. We're trying to deal with this locust before we deal with him, because if I can kill the locust, then life is so much easier. 35, you have a 94% chance to hit, Blockade.
Time to get physical.
What? Hey, Bloody, you got an explanation other than the random number generator hates us? They're both unsteady for us? Well, because here's the thing. Death from above in the last patch was broken and did no damage. So I don't know if it's just still another bug that's cropping up here on us. Is it something inappropriate to a sister? Don't think that that's the thing. Of the soul flow.
I'll race ya.
Keep it up, Shade. I'll put you inside of it. Nope, it's all misses. Shade has volunteered to become a Firebee pilot. You all heard it here, folks. Hit that leg. You know, you're terrible. Why would I bother? Just shoot him normally.
Acknowledge.
Hey, you hit him. Wow. Trying to demonstrate that he's not terrible. Structure exposed. Don't talk smack about art. Jesus.
Commander?
Alright, you have a 77% chance of a charge. Can you do it?
I'm there.
There we go.
Shutting down. Heat level is pegged.
How? Jeez. These pilots suck.
Ready, Commander.
I'm often reminded of just how terrible early game pilots are. Alright, let's see if we can't finish him off and also prevent a nice
Bravo.
juicy target in the Ost War. Everything to on. How much heat are we dealing? 10. You know, save that LRM-20. We're not getting anything out of it. And go for the precision. Do I go full in? We will go with the full precision strike, because that's happening. It'll bring us up to 40%. I need 3 hits with an SRM on the CT. And they don't cluster well. And I'm just shy of being able to kill him using a medium laser. I think we'll battle lord it up for maximum insanity. Ammo explosion out of 30% because our piles are garbage. 10%. Okay, target the CT. Engine destruction. Oh, was it a side torso or are we actually getting that? No, we blew it up. And now we got our Irby friend. Who missed? Thank you. I think was he another summoner this side of the New Year? This mission is representative. Considering where summoners are located in the galaxy, or rather the Ionosphere, yeah, we're not going to run into one anytime soon. And you can just engage normally. Utilize that LRM-5. At least I can hit this one because it doesn't move much. And I've got all of the high ground. I say that, and then he proceeds to miss 4 of the 5 missiles off of 63.
Receiving you.
Clearly, you people don't actually want to be part of this company. No, the R60L is not a fun camper. You don't want to play games with him. There we go. Blockade actually knows how to hit things.
I'm receiving you.
I would like you to gain height. Wait, off a sprint, you're not even going to pick up 1 charge of evasion? Oh, suck, and you know it. Kind of do want his gun, though.
Confirmed.
Ooh, multiple penetrations. That's a good thing to see. And it is the leg I was looking for. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Turn that mech back on.
Keep an eye on my heat, Commander.
So I do need to chill you out. But I also need you to, you know, eat fire, because that's kind of what you do. 30%. The direct line of sight location is what now? Because I did have a direct. There it is. 46. That's not bad. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with, well, really any heat this round. I'll take the 33.
Moving, Commander.
A little bit of a backup. 60 is one of those mechs that's specialized. Oh, it's a very specialized mech. In an open field, with all the time in the world to do whatever you want to it, it's not even a danger. But under the right circumstances, it is a nasty customer.
Send me a message.
Not even one. Oh, I just needed one of you to hit the leg.
I'm here.
Alright. Blake, you're on the side. Just move slightly. Continue to bombard. See if you can't get one. Just need to hit that leg once.
Die.
Still not quite. Blockade.
Yeah.
It's now up to you. Talik decided he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to be a hero and save everyone.
Firing.
Can you? He did!
Reporting.
Better developed by Cassini, just as EA it's to do. NPBT. Wow, he's got a lot of wounds.
Standing by.
Dagger, take to higher ground. And you're gonna start aiming at... I do actually want to take this thing reasonably intact. Not fully intact, but I do want the gun. This would be the smartest play, though, just to get out of it alive. Take him apart, too. Steal an engine. Yeah, let's not be dumb this early on. Let's actually use a modicum of intelligence. 10 out of 10. Kill one of the medium lasers. Never mind, didn't even need to worry about it. The pilots are terrible. Yep. Gotta have lots of guts to pilot Herbie. Yes, you do. Full speed. Woohoo! That looked close. Panic.
Standing by.
Yeah, back up. Get to skirmishing range.
Rolling.
And chill.
Ready, Commander.
My Panda will also sort of start moving up the mountain.
Moving,
You
Commander.
presented to me your other side, so I have a chance of knocking out your other leg. Multiplayer BattleTech 3025. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. If you're on our Discord, you should drop it in there so I can actually look at it. Ooh, he has fired almost his entire rounds, I think, at this point. You have 10 rounds of shooting, right? Nope, you're out of ammo. We can take our time. He has 5 rounds of shooting, I forgot. So he's got a small laser, and literally that's it. Somehow that is not walking through the fire. I will choose to believe it.
Going as fast as I can. Targeting for now strike.
Don't hit him in his open sections.
That looked
Don't
like a
do
critical.
that. Because I want to take this AC. Actually, I'd like to take the entire mech.
Standing by.
But that's a very difficult ask.
Moving out.
19-year-old prodigal. Watch him take his purple one small laser in one leg. Got 21 health there, 23 health there. Let's see if I can't influence him to not want to be in the mech anymore. Since I can shoot him and he can't shoot
Yes,
me.
Commander.
Swordsman, you actually have direct fire weaponry. I can take advantage of that. Amp it up to full power. Target the leg and nothing but the leg. How much do we need to do into it? 59? Theoretically that can happen.
Firing all weapons.
That was a left arm, but the left arm doesn't count. He's got no weapons anymore. Come on, Pilot Bale.
Like that shot.
No, he is not as panicky as MechWarrior 5 pilots are. We have 3. I need to kick him for exactly the amount of damage I need. That is not gonna happen.
Coordinates received.
Yeah, we're gonna blow out a torso. There's no getting around it.
10-4.
He's panicking. He just doesn't want to be outside the
Ready,
mech.
Commander.
Rush him down. He literally
Bravo.
can't get to me, so. He wants to steal the gun. Why do I want an Irby? Because this Irby actually is intact. Reasonably, anyway. But yeah, I do want the gun. The gun would be very nice. That off, that on. Don't have enough to actually influence that, so you know what? I better off.
Sending a message. Dealt a heavy hit.
You dick.
Mission successful.
Put in all that work. All that work. And what happens? Bloody robbing me of an Irby's AC-20. Thank you, Bloody. Bails after the gun falls off. He didn't have any guns anymore, literally. We had already taken out his left arm, but he ran out of ammo on his right arm. Right. Alright. No internal damage, which is pretty nice. Our mechs are alive. And we get some cash. 2 parts to our 60L, half a dozen medium lasers, and some fusion cores. We'll grab the Raven parts. 35 tonner. It's a solid 35 tonner. Now we just need to find another Raven to blow off his side torso. Can we make a Franken-mech out of a Raven and an Irby? Now that truly would be a Franken-mech. Well, we got a mortar too, but no ammo for it. But we did get the 2 fusion cores. I can sell those. Our mechs are important, Bloody. They're on the shirt. That is true. They are on the t-shirt. They're also the little mascot. All right, we're gonna put a cut in here for the YouTube just so I don't have to do any actual editing, and I can just throw them up in their entirety. So say goodbye to the YouTube folks, and to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what you've been saying, hit that like button and subscribe before I send a notification every single time I release one of these videos. Make sure that you press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.